didn't have no father figure, had to be the man.
Yes, YouTube, back again with another video. This video is going to be a different type of video though. This video is about my experiences last year and what I was going through. I was going through some things. Those that know, that are going to be watching this, know about what I was going through. Those that don't, I'm going to just give you a little insight about what happened last year and what I was going through last year. So I'm just going to give you a little summary of last year. I wasn't going to do this video, but I just felt like, because I'm growing and I feel like I should just share what happened last year with you all. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So last year I was diagnosed with bipolar. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't know nothing about it. Funny enough, my friends was telling me that I was just having, they could see symptoms of bipolar, but I used to just shrug it off and that and just say, oh nah, they're lying, I'm just normal, that's just me, this is just normal to me. So yeah, that's what I used to always think. But then I went to the doctors, spoke to a couple more people that had more insight on it, and here we are today. Been diagnosed with bipolar. So yeah, that was difficult to take in because I just always thought I was normal, but I was having signs though of the symptoms. So it was probably only right to go to the doctor and find out for myself. So yeah, that was hard to take in. I always thought I was as normal. Now that I'm not, obviously I'm still normal, obviously, but sometimes I just have to, you know, understand why I'm feeling like a certain way. So yeah. Also, my mum used to say, what's wrong with me, that's what's wrong with me, and sometimes I wouldn't know. Also, I wouldn't know what was wrong with me. I was just in the moods and stuff and that. I used to have mad mood swings and stuff. It was just crazy, and you should just do loads of different things, crazy things, but that's life. Just take it underneath the chin and just move forward and just try and get better and progress. So the next topic is very difficult. The next two topics are going to be difficult for me. So yeah, my dad sadly passed away a couple of years back. Been a few years now, to be fair, but I haven't like fully dealt with it. So at the funeral, seeing his face and stuff, I didn't fully understand because I was young. I was 12, so I understood that it was gone, it was dead and stuff, but I never cried or nothing like that. I just thought he's sleeping, basically. It just looked like he was sleeping, no emotion on his face, obviously. It just looked like he was sleeping. So I didn't cry or nothing, and only recently I started crying. Me and my dad had a good relationship, I would say. Yeah, we had a great relationship, which was sadly taken away, but you can't control certain things in life. Rest in peace, Dad. I love you forever. Will always love you no matter what. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that someone that you thought would always be okay, it's just gone just like this. It's crazy. Yeah, but I've never fully dealt with it, and I'm still dealing with it now, but I'm starting to get better thanks to my missus. She's helped me a lot to get through the bad days, because every time I reminisce of stories and times me and him and my brothers used to go out, etc., it just takes me to a place where I don't want to go. Obviously no one would want to go to a dark place, but it's just one of them things. So yeah, that's it. But I don't really want to go into no more detail on that, so we'll move on to the next one. So I would have never thought I would have been a person, especially normally I'm a joyful person, normally happy and motivated, etc., to be thinking this is a touchy subject, to be thinking like suicidal thoughts. So last year I used to post like loads of different stuffs about death, etc., because I'm a person that normally just say how I feel. So how I feel at the time, I will just type it and just share it to the world, as you would say. That's what I was used. That's what I would do. Sorry, to just like breathe. But it got to an extent where the demons that I was fighting took me to a place where I didn't want to wake up the next morning. It's difficult speaking about this, if I'm honest, because I would have never thought I would be saying this to you. Honestly, like, I don't think I would be able to say this to you, because this is something that, this doesn't define me, obviously, but I would never thought I would be this type of person. But I never used to speak about my emotions. I would just go on the next day when something or someone hurt me, or I was going through some things. I would never speak. I would just think about it and just go ahead about my day straight away, just not think about it at all. That was me. That is still me to an extent. It's still me. But yeah, I would never thought I would have been a type of person to be in that position to actually do that. It's crazy, because when I spoke to my mom about this, she couldn't believe it, because no one really believed it, because though when I'm around them, I'm always a happy person, or I'm always motivated, always want to do something, that would lift everyone's moods, etc. But I didn't care about my own, how I felt inside, really, and that's what probably was killing me, because I always put other people's happiness and emotions and feelings first before my own. Cause that's how I am. I just want to make everyone happy. That will make me happy. I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about you and everyone around me to be happy and successful, etc. That's just me as a person already. But that's enough I don't want to go into no more detail on that. I think I've said enough, to be fair, already. So the next one is not being able to sleep. So I'm a person that normally can go off 3 hours sleep. I never used to, well, I still don't have that much sleep to this day, but it's been getting better and better thanks to the missus again. Shout out to you. But yeah, I never used to be a person that used to sleep a lot because I couldn't sleep. I used to find it hard, like very hard to sleep, way harder than I do now. Because obviously, as I just said, I have more hours sleep. But yeah, I used to just go off 3 hours sleep. I used to go out to like 6 o'clock in the morning, have work at 9, and just go to work, have a normal day, go home, sleep, and then can't sleep, and then it just repeats. But yeah, my friends say I got insomnia, but I don't think it's insomnia. My body's just used to that. I've been used to that since I was like year 11, year 10 in school, and just rolled into college and then into work. But it's a good thing I'm changing that now, because it's benefiting me. Because as I'm getting older, it's gonna benefit me in the long run if I have the hours sleep now. So yeah. So the next topic is counselling. So after I spoke to my mum, she mentioned about counselling, say I need counselling. So I've been having some sessions, some online sessions that no one knows about, sorry. So this is exclusive. Not even my girlfriend knows, to be honest. Yeah, I've been having some online counselling with a lady. I don't want to say her name, but yeah, with a lady. I was just telling her how I feel and stuff, which is very difficult because it's hard to put into words how I'm feeling for me, so I just would rather not speak. So for the first couple of sessions, I wouldn't speak at all. I would just say a little bit and bobs, bits and bobs. So yeah, but just taking it one step at a time. So yeah. So it's been a hard year, difficult year, and then to add to that, football. So if you don't know, I play football. So most of you will know. Whoever watches this would know. Whoever knows me would know that I play football. So yeah. So for the past 2 seasons, I was playing for a team called Sutton Coalfield Town. Thank you to 2 Feet for bringing me to Sutton, because before Sutton I wasn't playing. I just quit football. I just was doing my own thing. I was just playing for fun basically, and then I quit. I said because I didn't want to play in them leagues. No disrespect to the leagues, but I didn't want to play in those leagues because I thought my ability was higher than that league without being what's the word? Being too. What's the word? You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, innit? You know what I mean? Because I'm not that person. I'm a humble person. Just know I'm humble. Yeah, but everyone was telling me that my ability is better than this league, so I always knew that I could play higher. So when 2-3 spoke to me, I was already ready to go, ready to start a new season and be playing football at a good level. So yeah, so I had a good season, started gaining interest from all clubs, and then recently I left, last year I left Sutton, and then I was training with Telford and a couple more clubs that people don't know. But yeah, and then I signed for a club called Russell. But at Russell, I wasn't fully fit, and I wasn't playing well either. But I think that was down to my mentality, because I wasn't in the right headspace. Even though football is normally my outlet, I wasn't in the right headspace. And I'm only saying this now, but the gaffer at the time, well, the gaffer's still there, but Liam, he was he didn't know. He didn't know that, because at these times I wasn't saying nothing to no one. I still don't really say anything to no one, but at that time I wasn't saying nothing to no one. I was just keeping my feelings to myself. But people started to catch on, so I just told a few people. But yeah, I just wanted to enjoy my football again, but because I wasn't enjoying it there. But that's down to me. So we both come to an agreement that I need to find my happy place and be happy playing football again. But at the moment I don't have no club, and plus I wouldn't have no club anyway because of COVID. If I was looking for a club, so I'm a free agent, you already know. That's joking. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, we both come to an agreement that I need to be happy and I need to be playing, because I'm a good player. I'm a player that's very determined and want to play every week, and I know I can play every week because I've done that with Sutton. So I know I can play every week, and I know I have the ability, because if I didn't have the ability I wouldn't play football. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, with football, it's normally my outlet, so I feel free. But right now football's out the window, so that's me on football right now. But I wanted to shout out my family first, for making me being able to tell them how I was feeling and how I'm doing. It was very emotional for me to explain how I was feeling to them, because they know that I'm normally a happy person, as I already said. So yeah, it was very difficult for me to say how I was feeling and what I'd done, etc. And also definitely want to thank the Most High, because if it wasn't for the Most High and my family, I don't think I'll be here speaking to you right now. So I want to give them all the praise and the thanks, and also my friends. I can never forget the friends that I spoke to that helped me get through this also. There's too many to count and too many to say, but there's a couple that stick out that really was in a dark place with me, helping me get out of it. So shout out Chicane, shout out Hunter, shout out Remy. Remy, you know. Aye. Shout out Emil. Shout out. It's too many that spoke to me and said, if you want to talk, we could talk. But I just wasn't ready. But if they was to speak to me now, I'll let them know. But them people that I named, especially, thank you. I appreciate you lot more than you ever know. I definitely want to shout out the missus, because she's been there from the start to the finish. Well, at least I haven't even finished yet, but I know she's going to be there to the finish, so I might as well say that she'll be there to the finish. So shout out to the missus for having me and helping me. I know this is going to be a long process, but I know I'm going to get through it. So, by God's grace, you'll see me in a better place. Sorry. By God's grace, you'll see me in a better place. And also, you're gonna always see me. You're gonna always see me. Where if you see me, you're gonna always see me, or see me with this. You know what this symbolizes for me? I got this for a reason. I got this because it represents unity, guidance, love, protection, faith, strength. It says I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I know God's got me. I know my family's got me. I know my friends got me. I know my missus has got me. I know a lot of people's got me, and I can't thank them enough for having me. Thank you. Trust me, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Trust me. Trust me, man. Trust me. I love you all. I love you all. And thank you for watching, guys. See you soon. There'll be more content coming. There'll be a lot more content coming, but I'll leave that for when you see it. But for now, I'm gone, and see you soon. Thank you for watching. See you later.
This my destiny. I be wanna trust a nigga, but I can't though. Like a dodge, I be here when the rain go. They telling me to go back to my old flow, but I can't go. I guess that pain show. I guess that pain show. I guess that pain show. I guess that pain. Woo! I guess that pain show. I guess that pain show. I guess that pain.
Didn't have no father figure how to be the man.